Okay, welcome, 10 family. So great to have you join us on the call tonight. We are so excited. I hope each and every one of you have had a wonderful, wonderful 10 day sharing all of your products, talking about how you can help people, sharing what we've got out here. And I tell you what, we have got it. This product is absolutely marvelous. We are seeing so many great testimonials, and it just warms my heart every time I hear another one. So welcome everyone to the call tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started with our guest speaker tonight, who is going to be speaking on 10 points of the importance of the 10 business. KevinVaughan, are you out there, my friend, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia?
Absolutely. Is everybody excited? Welcome to the future. How you doing? What's happening? Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you okay, my friend. Go ahead and take it away and share with us the importance of the 10 business tonight.
Well, thank you so much. Well, first of all, I want to give it back to my awesome business partners, Pat, Lowe, Melissa. You guys are amazing. It was great talking to y'all today. Y'all got me excited. I couldn't even wait for the call. I can't wait for 9 o'clock tonight. That's the first day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, first of all, welcome to this wonderful business, ladies and gentlemen. Mel and Amy Gill, for those who don't know of them, they are the founders, CEOs, and visionaries of this wonderful network, the family we call Team Effort International. That's the corporate side. We also love our 10, which is Team Effort Network that you're on the call for tonight. So we thank you so much for being with us, and there's such a wonderful, wonderful time in your life that you've got an opportunity to see and feel the vision of Mel and Amy Gill. Can't wait for those who are going to meet them real soon at our event in May in San Francisco, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be our 10 University, and it's going to be powerful. Now, for more information, of course, make sure you get back with the person that invited you to this call, but also, too, you can go to our website as well. I want to give those out real quickly for those who may not have those awesome websites. The two websites in question is teameffortnetwork.biz. That's the first website for those who are first time on the call. That's teameffortnetwork.biz. That's our corporate website. I'll give you a lot of information about our wonderful company. And our second one that we love is our overview of our network is Win with 10, winwith10.com. Win, that's W-I-N, with W-I-T-H, 10, T-E-N.com. Those are the two major websites outside of our social media, ladies and gentlemen, because we're on Facebook as well. But those two websites will give you some great information about our wonderful, wonderful company. Hey, let's get started about 10, which is Team Effort Network. And I'm excited about talking about 10 areas that will help you build your network, help you grow, and help you move forward. And anything Pat and Melissa want to talk about tonight, we'll also do as well. But hey, let's get started. Hey, the first one is leadership. Hey, without a doubt, you have to have leadership in your network, in your business. And that's what we have with Mel and Amy Gill. Just a little bit of background. I've been with Mel and Amy for about 5 years now because they have a very, very successful business with My Video Talk. Now, My Video Talk, ladies and gentlemen, is another company that Mel and Amy Gill have launched several years ago, and I was also very in the right place at the right time to be a proud owner of My Video Talk. Still in it today. That's our online television network, I call it. And Mel and Amy Gill have helped a lot of people across the globe, over 300,000 users of the current My Video Talk business. So, ladies and gentlemen, leadership is so important because right now I know Mel and Amy Gill. And their track record is there, ladies and gentlemen. Their integrity is there, their business knowledge and their vision. So with 10, what they're going to do is just duplicate. And 10, we believe, is going to be a lot bigger than our previous company, our current company in My Video Talk. So with the leadership, it's just a matter of time. They already know what they're doing. They already have the integrity around the world. They also had the distribution point available too as well. So leadership, ladies and gentlemen, is coming from the top. That's Mel and Amy Gill. And, of course, we have other leaders that are on this wonderful call today that are taking the business by storm. So the first one is leadership, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what business you're in, it doesn't really matter what business you're in. You have to have good, solid leadership in order to move you forward and also to give you the right comp plan, give you the right products, And our awesome products, of course, is our spray vitamins. And like you said earlier, our spray vitamins work. And, man, are we getting testimonies from all over the planet. And you just can't wait till all the countries open up, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we're working with Mexico, open up, Canada, Australia, Japan, and Mexico. I think I mentioned that already. And, of course, the United States, of course, as well. I may have missed one. I don't have my notes in front of me. But we're ready to do a global market, ladies and gentlemen, and we want you to be in the right place at the right time. So our leadership is Mel and Amy Gill. I want to start off with that because they're the ones that made this all happen for us tonight. Next one is vision. Without a doubt, Mel and Amy Gill have vision for us to build a network. Now, our goal in our company is to bring people closer together, ladies and gentlemen. Bring people closer together. We do that every single day. And second, to improve people's health, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what the 10 sprays are doing. So vision is very, very important. It's very exciting to know that Mel and Amy had a vision to help people, not only financially, ladies and gentlemen, but in their daily health. And ladies and gentlemen, you've got to hear the testimonies. Testimonies, if you're not on Facebook, I think Pastor Denise mentioned that today about getting on Facebook, guys. You want to get on Facebook and get all the information off of there. That's because most of the calls, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the week are pre-recorded, so you can hear a lot of the testimonies and get a lot of the wonderful people that are part of that. So vision is our second one. Now, the comp plan. Oh, man, I got to talk about that comp plan a little bit. Pat, got to do a little bit of that, Melissa, tonight. Got to do that, just a little bit. But, ladies and gentlemen, the comp plan is so powerful as well. Now, because we are in business, and I want you to understand we are in business, so therefore that means you can make a profit or you can build a tremendous network with our wonderful company. Ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a little taste of the business, all you need is 2 people. 2 people to build your wonderful network. Now, what's important, Pat, and listen, everyone, is that you want to have 2 people that want to build a business with you. Okay? Because you can have customers, right? You can have customers that are going to use the sprays and purchase sprays from you. That's a wonderful side of our business, of course. But if you want to build this tremendous network, and because we just launched our company back in February of this year, come on now, just in February, ladies and gentlemen, February of this year we launched our company. That means you have a tremendous groundwork that you're at right now that you're going to be able to take the top positions in our wonderful company. So, ladies and gentlemen, all you need is 1 on your left and 1 on your right. Okay, that's 1 on your left, 1 on your right. Of course, I'll tell with you on that through the person that invited you, or we'll be glad to help you out a little later on with that. But, ladies and gentlemen, all you need is 2. You don't need 2,000 people brought in personally. You don't need 5 people. You don't need 10 people, ladies and gentlemen. You just need 1 on your left, 1 on your right. That begins your business right there. And the second part is to help those 2 get their 2. It's very that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So the key, though, is that you want to bring in people that have vision and understand where we're at in the marketplace right now. Very, very powerful. So that's just a quick overview of our wonderful comp plan. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. That means you have 2, help those get 2. And, ladies and gentlemen, you've hit our executive position. And believe me, from there, it's going to start popping like popcorn, as Pastor Dale Wafer says. Ladies and gentlemen, our next one is number 4, is products. Oh, Pat and Melissa, we have the best products on the planet, ladies and gentlemen. We have the best products. I'm just going to mention those as we go through it real quickly. Our first one, ladies and gentlemen, is a wonderful D vitamins, ladies and gentlemen. We have, in fact, I've got to pull up my website real quickly here while I'm doing that. Let me pull it up real quickly so I can know exactly. I don't want to miss anything in that area. But we have some tremendous, tremendous products, ladies and gentlemen, that do a great job for you. And we're just excited about what Mel and Amy Gill have put together for us in this area. And I want to mention each and every one of them real quickly. And, of course, we have more information about each one of these wonderful items that we have in our network on our website. So real quickly, ladies and gentlemen, our first wonderful product is Slim by 10. Okay, so weight loss, helps you in your weight loss. Our next product is our vitamin D, what we call D-Power. Powerful program. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to be able to go back to our website. The main website is teameffortnetwork.biz for more details about that, because I'll give you an overview tonight. But for more details about these sprays, .biz, they'll give you information on the sprays, okay? But that's our D3. We also have our B-Boost. I love that one. That's the one I'm on every day, is our B12. And, of course, our Super 10, ladies and gentlemen, on top of that. Now, in addition to that, we also have a new one coming out, ladies and gentlemen, that was launched back in February, and it's called Cell Energy. And we're real excited about that one, too, as well. That's going to be coming out more information about that real soon. But we do have a fifth product. It's called Cell Energy, ladies and gentlemen. So products are in place. We have people all around the country, all around the world that are using the sprays, ladies and gentlemen. Now, our Cell Energy is not out yet, but it's coming out real soon. But we do have our first 4 that I mentioned to you out available to you now. So that's our product. So in a business, you have to have solid products today, ladies and gentlemen. Our next one is a mindset. Oh, Pat and Melissa, you got to have a great mindset in this wonderful business, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be excited. You got to be excited. Pat and Melissa, man, they were so excited, man. We almost didn't want to get off the phone today. But they were so excited about what we were talking about today, about our business, about the planning of this call tonight. The mindset today, you have to have the mindset that I will win no matter what. I will move forward no matter what. Now, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to get a few no's. That's okay. That's okay. Just keep looking for the yeses, right? That's okay. Not everybody's going to understand what you're excited about. They're not even going to understand that the sprays are working for you and that you have testimony about the sprays and that you've heard other people. It's okay. But your mindset has to be so solid, so right on, because you know what you have, right? You know who you are, and you know what team you're on, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a team effort network, ladies and gentlemen, team effort network. That means we all work together towards the same goal. So mindset is number 5. Our next one, this is probably the best one, is our relationships. Oh, we have some powerful relationships, Pat, don't we? Oh, man, Pat, we have some great, oh, man, what great, it's almost like extra family. I'm going to tell you, I haven't even met some of these people, ladies and gentlemen, yet, but we feel like we're sisters and brothers towards the same business or the same goal, and we're here to help each other grow and help each other's team grow as we need to. So relationships is so important in our wonderful business, too, as well. And Mel always talks about this, too. He always says, bring in people like yourself. I love that part. He said, bring in people, good people. Everybody on this call is a good person, I'm sure. So what you want to do is bring in people like yourself, okay? Because really we don't have too much time to be playing around, and people want to do certain things. That's okay. We're not into all that. We want to have great relationships. We want to have long-lasting relationships. We don't want to do everything above board. We want to do stuff with integrity and do things that we're going to help people and not hurt people. So Mel always teaches us to bring in people like yourself and bring in great people. That's all very, very good. That's so important. And the reason why, because your business will last longer. The next one is in sales, right? Oh, man, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We also have an awesome business where you have a wholesale retail business as well, right? So you can also use your sprays for those for just starting off. You may not kick off your team right away, right? That's okay. Guess what? We can also sell our sprays from wholesale to retail. And we do that. Matter of fact, I got a new customer today. So you could be able to do that, just letting them know about the sprays, because most people, ladies and gentlemen, want to try the sprays. You know that. They want to try them out because we have a unique product. And guess what? People want to know that they're working for them. And believe me, within 48 hours or less, they're going to actually know that the sprays are working, and they're going to want to know more about your business. And that's when you basically get back with them or have one of your leadership call them and follow up with them and get more information to them and get them to one of our wonderful meetings or locations all around the country. So sales is very important, and that means you have a wholesale retail business, ladies and gentlemen, that you can take to the next level as well. That's part of your business, and we're so excited about that. Matter of fact, our markup, just for those, is 40% markup or higher. Just depends on what your market share will take, but we do put in our presentation that you can mark up our space to 40%. Positioning. Oh, man, this is so awesome. Now, this is the one I like. This is why I'm in the business today. You got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, we just launched our business. Mel and Amy know what they're doing because they've done it before in their other businesses. They're multimillionaires already. So they positioning and timing in any business. We always say, how would you like to have been there when Bill Gates, right? We talk about that. How about Apple when they started? How would you like to have been in the room when IBM started? When any major company started? How would you like? We always talk about Walmart, right? How would you like to have been there when they started that company and you started the company with them? Today, ladies and gentlemen, you would be a billionaire, okay? And that's the vision of Mel and Amy. They're looking at positioning our company into a billion-dollar industry. Ladies and gentlemen, so I'm so excited about this because what's happening right now, you can look this up. By 2017, the industry worldwide is looking at $17 trillion in the health and wellness business. $17 trillion, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide in this health and wellness market. So I think we can get a few of those billions out of there. So positioning and timing, so you're in the right place at the right time because we just started our business. We're still underground. we're still on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. We're still looking up at the first floor, right? We ain't even got to the first floor yet. So you got a tremendous opportunity to build your wonderful network. So positioning is so awesome. Number 8 is marketing. Oh, boy, I love this part of it, too, as well, because we have awesome marketing coming up. We're going to have our own 10 TV network, ladies and gentlemen, coming up real soon. You'll be hearing more about that soon. We have radio programs going on. We have meetings we call TTPs, which is our 10 tasting parties all around the country, where you can actually come and see this wonderful business, see our wonderful leaders, and, of course, see our wonderful comp plan as well. So marketing is so important. But how do you market? Basically, you're marketing yourself, really. You don't necessarily always talk about the business right away. The goal is to find out how people are doing, right? Find out what their needs are. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, people are hurting out there for different reasons. You just got to find out. Don't just ask how you're doing. You want to know what's going on, what's really going on. And they may have some issues, with their health that maybe you can make a suggestion on, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I have to say, too, here is that I am not a doctor. We're not doctors, and we don't make claims of healing because of the sprays. We just have results from the sprays. And that's what we can tell people, that we do have great results. That's why we get them on the calls. Pat and Melissa, that's why we get them on the calls, so they can hear testimonies of people really getting their life back through their health. So marketing is so important, by letting people know what we have in our hand. Our last one and is on this, what we call 10 business steps, ladies and gentlemen, is you got to have fun. Oh, man, Pat and Melissa, we got to have fun in this business, ladies and gentlemen. We want you to have fun. If you're not having fun, I think Mel and Amy talks about all the time, you're not building the business properly. So we want you to have fun building this business. Enjoy your life. Share people, tell people, hey, you may have a solution to what they're doing, what they aren't doing and what they need to do. For example, they may need an extra $100 a month, $200 a month, extra $1,000 a month. Maybe they just need some D3 and some B12, right? We don't know. But when you find out that information, ladies and gentlemen, share that with them, have some fun with that, and say, hey, I got a solution for you. I think I got a few things that may help you here. And invite them out to a TTP. Call your leadership, person that invited you to help you out. Get them on a 3-way call, and let's talk to them and see what we can really do for them through this wonderful business. And last but not least, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys, is welcome to your future. God bless you. I hope that helped out a little bit. Anything else, Tad, we can talk about, let me know. Thank you so much.
Fantastic, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing those 10 business steps. Powerful, powerful. Thank you so very much. And you can see your heart, Kevin. I can feel it every time you speak, and that's what we love. Is there's a lot of heart people in this business that want to reach out and change people's lives by sharing these wonderful vitamins and also the business. So thank you very much. Next up, we're going to do some testimonials tonight, and we all love those. We love to know how sprays is changing lives around the world, and Christy Ficus, are you out there? First of all, Christy, how were you introduced to 10? Are you a customer or a 10 distributor? And what have the 10 products done for you? Share with us your story. I hear you have a story about your son, Eric, who is 9, and your daughter, Megan, who is 13. So go take it away, Christy.
Hi, thank you. I would just like to say my girlfriend Melissa introduced me to the 10 sprays, and I absolutely love them. My thing was, I've been taking the sprays for about a month, and I just took my kids to Walt Disney World for 2 weeks, and I started giving my kids the sprays. I wanted to try it first, of course, being a mom. So I took results from it. I noticed that my hair is growing faster, which I'm just excited about. But one thing that I noticed was I started giving my kids the spray, and about the 5th day, we're walking at Epcot, and my son just looks at me and says, "Mom, you know what? I want to build a submarine." And I looked at him and I was like, what? He's 9 years old and he wants to build a submarine. Mind you, my son has no attention span. He is just all over the place, struggles in school with reading, doesn't want to sit, to chit-chat in school, gets notes at home, just cannot focus. So, he says, "Mom, I want to build a submarine." And I said, "Okay, I'm like, how are you going to do that, buddy? And he says, well, I want to build it out of a refrigerator.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. And I'm like, well, why a refrigerator? You know, just, he says, well, because a refrigerator has a seal around the edges. He says it has a motor already. It's heavy because it's metal. It'll sink to the bottom. And he says, we can put it off and make a window so we can see where we're going.
Okay.
Well, what? It's cute, but I'm like, he completely thought this through. Normally, he won't sit down. You know, his attention span's short. He's all over the place. So what got me was he thought this through, and he planned it out, and he was thinking. And, well, yeah, and I was just like, oh, my gosh. And then another thing happened today. He had a stomach flu all day, or stomach bug, and so normally he's like, okay, he wants to play the Xbox, or he wants to get on the computer and play games. He sat for the whole day on the floor in the living room putting together Legos. He built like this huge airplane with propellers, and then he built his Hot Wheels track, and I was just like, oh my God.
Wow. Now that's focus, isn't it? That is focus. So the beat song is working for focus.
Right. He's thinking about stuff. He's focusing on his toys and building stuff. I'm just like completely amazed. And here I was getting ready to medicate him for ADHD.
Wow, that's an amazing story. And now you can do it naturally. Oh, that's tremendous. That really touches my heart when it comes to a child.
I know. And I was, oh my gosh.
Well, that is fantastic. What a lovely story. What about Megan, who is 13? Didn't you say that the sprays are also helping her as well?
Yeah, she does cheerleading. She's usually AB honor roll, but she also has issues with focus. But she is just a little ramble, and she's rambling, talking, mom, and nonstop. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, she has energy from it. She seems to be more alert, like more, she's not tired after going to cheerleading. I think these vitamins are like absorbing more quickly.
Absolutely.
Instead of when you swallow them in pill form, you don't get all of, you're digesting it, but you're only getting some of it. But I think you're not waiting for that build-up when you're taking it orally.
Right.
You're getting 100% of the vitamin. So you're not waiting for the vitamin to build up like you would in pill form.
Well, I guarantee you as time goes on, Chrissy, you will probably see better and more focus. You'll be surprised how Eric, his school is going to be so much better for him and also for Megan. So thank you so much tonight for sharing that lovely story. I mean, us who have children, we want them, of course, to have a better life. So I know you're doing the right thing, and thank you for stepping up and doing that for your children, is giving them the proper nutrition. Excuse me. Excuse me, Jim.
I am completely excited about this. I've actually just signed on to be a distributor. So actually tomorrow I'm getting my packet and everything, and so I'm excited.
Makes it a lot easier to...
All right. Congratulations.
All right. That's awesome. Next, pardon? Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Chrissy. Awesome story. And I love the way you said it. You tested it out on yourself as a mother before you gave it to your children. That's good. That's the way to go there, kiddo. All righty. Our next lady up tonight is Patty Hill. Patty, how were you introduced to 10? Are you a customer or a distributor? And what have the 10 products done for you and your family?
Well, first I would like to thank you, Pat and Melissa, for asking me to be on the call tonight.
Absolutely.
Kevin, that was a great 10 points of importance for us for our business. I really appreciate that. It gets us all motivated and gets us all excited about this. I am a distributor in Penn, and I was introduced by Ginger Gillen up here in Virginia, and she's actually a relative-in-law, and she asked me, and I turned her down.
Okay.
The girl who brought her in, she asked me. I turned her down. And then I was like, okay, give me the sprays and let me try. So I started the Slim. My real testimony is I have been trying to lose weight. My son got married in September, and when he walked down the aisle, I wanted to make sure that I weighed the exact amount that I did when I brought him home from the hospital.
Wow.
And I didn't meet my goal.
Okay.
That was a little disappointing, but I kept trying since September, and things that I tried, it just wasn't working, and I said, okay, this is my last effort because it's over with, it's done with, so give me that bottle of stuff, Ginger. So I started using it, and I didn't see results, in the beginning, but I felt the inches coming off. And today, I reached my goal. I have lost the 17 pounds, the 15 pounds I needed, plus 2 more for 17 pounds since I've been taking the Slim, plus all of the other 3 products. You could have heard me jump and holler and scream, I'm sure, all the way from here to North Carolina if you were listening.
Wow, didn't that make you want to just jump up and shout? And I guarantee you're just going out there already shopping for a new wardrobe.
Yes, I did look at a new outfit.
That's what that 10 Slim does to you, I tell you.
Yes, but I will say that it has been an amazing product, and I have not shown it to anyone, and they have not used it, that they have not said that, wow, this is wonderful. It really curbs my appetite, and you don't think it does, but when you start eating, you just don't want it.
You just don't. You push that plate back. I'm up to every time if we go out to eat, I bring home half the entree and sometimes a lot more. It's amazing how it does really curb your appetite. And I was like you, Patty. I struggled with weight because I had hypothyroid. So I really struggled until the Slim came along, and these really awesome, all the products came along, and got myself more nutritionally sound, and it's just amazing how it's turned my life around. So thank you so much, sweetheart, for sharing tonight. Love your accent, by the way. And so we'll move on, and thank you once again for stepping up and telling us your testimony. Absolutely awesome. And there'll be more. You'll be back on another call with us, I'm sure. And you'll have a lot more to say in the future. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, next up tonight, we've got one more testimonial. I'll get it out in a moment. We have a gentleman in the house. Terrence, are you out there? And if so, tell us your testimonial about the 10 products and what you're seeing. Okay, Terrence, are you out there? Okay, maybe not. Okay, we'll go ahead and move forward. If Terrence decides to join us, he can drop on in, and we'll get him. We'll come back to him. Next up, Melissa, I would love for you to, excuse me, goodness me. It's these allergies, I guess, or this weather. Why we should share these 10 products with everyone we come in contact with. That's one of my favorite questions. And are the 10 products a good preventative method for us to use, even though we as people always think we're healthy? Share with us your point of view on these important issues of using 10 products as preventative source for disease, Melissa.
Hey, good evening, Pat. We think that we're a healthy nation, but we really aren't. I think we fool ourselves into thinking that. But I'm going to blow your mind with some facts. Did you know that if you are not taking a vitamin D3 supplement, you're doing yourself an injustice. The main killer in the United States is heart-related disease, and I don't know if you knew that or not, but hypertension is one of the heart-related diseases, and it's a medical condition that the blood pressure in our arteries are elevated. So what that means is high blood pressure causes your arteries to stretch a little too much. The arteries can cause scarring, debris such as cholesterol or calcium, and it's in our blood cells. So that buildup in debris, it blocks our arteries, and also it allows less blood to travel through our body. So that means we're putting extra stress on our heart. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is we've got a lot of people that have symptoms and they don't realize it's heart-related, and this is one of the undiagnosed issues. So if you have vision loss or memory loss, you end up having some kidney issues. Guess what? That's a hypertension problem. If you have severe headaches, continued nosebleeds, issues with breathing, severe anxiety, that's a heart-related condition. Believe it or not, every 4 out of 10 people have hypertension and they have no idea. Now,
wow.
I know. In the United States, 1 out of every 3 adults has hypertension, and they have no clue, and it's huge. So that means 1 out of every adult, so that's 18 and up. So if you heard me right, 4 out of 10 people have hypertension and they have no clue.
That is amazing, Melissa. Wow.
Easy. And, smoking increases also the risk of developing hypertension. So if you're out there smoking, that can cause rapid heart issues in the long run. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you is when you go to the doctor, like I'm a physician assistant, so when you go to the doctor, we have you fill out those forms in the beginning, and the reason we do that is it's called an initial intake, or we like to call it an H&P. So it's a history and physical. The reason we ask you these questions are, one question, gender. Why? Because hypertension is more common in men. Family history. Why? Because a family member may have already had hypertension, so you are more at risk for that. Your age. Why? Because the older you get, your blood vessels, you lose the flow and the ability to it expands the tubes and all that. So that means that creates high blood pressure. Race. Why? Because African Americans have a higher, greater risk of blood pressure. Then we ask you about your diet. The diet, the cholesterol, salt, the fat. You get, that all develops into high blood pressure. Being overweight, smoking, diabetes, lack of exercise. I can keep going. This is the reason that you go to physicians to get the physical, to keep yourself on track. And we think that we're healthy, but we're not. Now, I'm going to really blow your mind. Right now, the statistics state that is every 33 seconds, someone in the United States dies from heart-related disease.
Wow, that's amazing, Melissa.
Yeah.
Wow.
And let me tell you, the number one, and I'm going to say it one more time, if you weren't paying attention, I'm going to say it once. Number one cause of death for both men and women in the United States is a heart-related disease, and it claims approximately 1 million lives annually, and that's in the U.S. So we can go to other countries, and guess what? It's all a vitamin D issue.
Wow.
So
that
if we don't increase our vitamin D, which it helps everything flow and everything work, that's a preventative. If we are not on vitamin D, we cannot be able to function normally. So therefore, we're not getting our food, we're not getting it out in the sun because of where we live. We're not outside naked for 20 to 30 minutes every day with the sun located, properly. So therefore, everyone, and I mean everyone, is at risk for some type of heart-related issue, and we can take the vitamin D, and it will help lower your blood pressure. It also helps preserve the cells and keeps the less buildup. That means less plaque. It's harder for the blood to go through if you have plaque buildup. Guess what? Vitamin D receptors in your cells help
clear that out, reduces the buildup, and it keeps the blood flowing naturally, and it keeps that blood pressure low. So guess what? We need to start paying close attention, and we need to be preventative instead of using our sick insurance for pharmaceutical medication. But that's my tidbit for tonight, Pat. I'm so glad that you allowed me to help educate. But I'm going to tell you, we always keep saying why with 10. And the more important reason is why not with G-Power?
Well, you know what, Melissa, thank you so much for sharing that and researching that, because I tell you what, the more we know, the more I'm amazed that all that vitamin D, just D alone, if we only had just that one vitamin, I mean, we could touch a lot of lives out there. So it's just really amazing to me. And thank you for all your research. That was awesome. And I love learning more and more and more that we can share and tell people about. So thank you so much. It was great. KevinVaughan, anything else you would like to say about the comp plan? I know you did a very short version. Anything you would like to add to that? If so, do so.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Pat. Thank you so much. I did want to mention one thing that Melissa talked about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is so important because I'm starting to ask everybody I know, do you know your vitamin deficiency count? So I want to encourage everybody to make sure that they go back to the doctor and get their vitamin deficiency count checked, right? They got to check that. So, because my primary care doctor, ladies and gentlemen, did not tell me about this. I had to go to California in one of our events to hear from the doctor about the sprays, and then I got on B12 that last year. So I couldn't believe it. I said, I never even heard this in all my born days about vitamin D3 or B12 in my diet. You know, I never even heard it from my doctor all these years. So I want to encourage everybody to make sure that's on the call. Ask people, just ask them about, do you know your vitamin count? Have you had your vitamin deficiency checked? You need to check it. And then when they do that and get back with you, or whether it's family, friends, or relatives, whatever, then you get the sprays to them as well, because they're going to find out they're probably going to be low in most cases. But what it's going to give you is information, Pat and Melissa, on what you need to give them once they find out from the doctor. Very, very powerful.
Wow.
I just want to share that with you. You got to ask. You got to ask.
Okay, that's great. Melissa, did you have something to add?
Yeah, I was going to let Kevin know those tests normally are non-covered. That's why you didn't know and your doctor didn't tell you.
Right.
Because it's a non-covered test. So that's why nobody realizes they're deficient, because the insurance company doesn't have that procedure code on a billable. So therefore, it's out of your pocket. There's no reason to start spraying before they even get in there, because already we know 97% of Americans are already D deficient. And just if you went all this stuff, you're going, what? So, prevention, get on them.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, you know, I think the sad thing about our society is, gang, that a lot of times, you know, people wait until they get terribly sick before they find out anything about being deficient. It's almost like you have to retrain the mind to prevent. It's so important if people only realize that have cancer what they could have done beforehand to prevent cancer. And we've got the products to do all these things. And there again, we just have to share it with the world, the word out there, and the rest, you know, will take care of itself. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you. Great job. Christy Fair, are you out there? If so, will you do the announcements, the things that we've got coming up and going on in 10? Are you out there, Christy? If so, take it away, darling.
Hey, Pat, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. Great call tonight. Super great job, everybody. There are several announcements that I think Kevin had touched a few. I'll kind of elaborate on some. Very excited about the fact that our distribution center is now We're now shipping 100% from that facility, so that would explain our packages even quite early. So very, very excited about that. We have a new website coming. They're actually going to re-amp our website, and Amy was super excited about some new implements that are going to be taking place on that website. So just keep a lookout for it. Like I said, continue to check for that. Hopefully it'll be here within a couple of weeks. And we're also going to have in your package, you should be receiving some new brochures that are going to be complimentary from Mel and Amy. So grateful for those, for our founders. They're such servant-driven leaders. As Kevin was saying, that we have Team Effort TV coming, and what we're going to be able to do with Team Effort TV is going to be a very high demand success tool for us to utilize, and it's going to cover an understanding of the compensation plan, the business opportunity, your ingredients, and details along the lines of our product. Our Still Energy, everybody is raving about. I know Mel and Amy are just holding out because they're just building momentum for this. Well, no longer does it have to be built. So with a 10-pack, again, our servant-driven leaders, you will receive 2 free. Again, on your auto-ship 10-pack, you're going to receive 2 free. And with your 4-pack, you're going to receive 1. Now, if you haven't signed up, which I don't know what you're waiting for, so go ahead and get that sign up under the Diamond Distributorship, and you're also going to receive 2 as well. When you, as a distributor, another promotion that we have going on until the 23rd, and I understand what the date is, but don't stop. You don't ever know. The next person you contact could come on, and so on and so forth. If you receive 2 Diamond Distributors, you are going to be eligible to go on the Treasure Island Cruise Sunday for brunch in San Francisco. Speaking of San Francisco, super excited. We have events. I strongly urge you to get there. May the 17th, we'll be at Treasure Island in San Francisco. So definitely come and hear the founders and hear what the top leaders have to say.
I have so apologized, but I need somebody to... Yeah, okay, I so apologize. A lot of background noise there, gang, so if you will, please be courtesy to our speaker. Christy, go ahead, dear.
Perfect. As I was saying, May the 17th, we're going to be at Treasure Island in San Francisco. Make plans to be there. I urge you to do so. You're going to hear from the founders and the top leaders of 10. This was really what gave us a lot of the top leaders in the running right now. It kind of validated everything with Mel and Amy, the founders, and it also just put the momentum and the drive in us to come home and just really just implement everything that we learned and just run it straight home to success for us as well as our team, the belief system. That's why we go, the belief system. And another huge event we're going to have here in North Carolina is our Super Saturday, and that's going to be May the 24th. Again, that's going to be in North Carolina, May the 24th, a Super Saturday. We're excited about having Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale come in from up north. We're very excited about having them here as well. And we have one more announcement. It started as of April the 2nd on Wednesdays. We have Anita Poole. She's a phenomenal leader in the UK. She's doing trainings every Wednesday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. And you can get that link on Tenacious Generation. What she's going to cover is like the administrative side of your business. So, Pat, I believe that's it. I'm going to turn it back to you.
Thank you so much. Great job, Christine. I apologize for the noise. I'm not sure where that was coming through from, and I kept starting to say something, but it's okay. We got it managed. So thanks for bearing with that. Sorry about that. Okay, up next tonight, Betsy Throckmorton. Are you out there? If so, all the way from Halifax, Virginia. She's going to be giving our quotes tonight, so take it away, Miss Betsy.
Thank you, Pat. I get super excited, especially when I hear these great testimonies from people. My first quote tonight will be, you only live once, but if you don't do it right, if you do it right, once is enough. Okay, and my next quote is, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. And then I have one more that I'd like to share. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow.
Oh. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Betsy. Those are great quotes, that's for sure. Well, Tin family, we're about to wrap it up here tonight. We want to thank each and every one of our fantastic speakers. Kevin, thank you, off the chain. Thank you for joining us. Thanks, Melissa, for all the great research. And Christy, once again, great job on our announcements and stuff. Thank you so much for our testimonies. As always, we always look forward to those, and I'm very excited that you want to step up and share your stories. So thank you, each and every one of you, for that. And we want you to stay tuned for our next call, which is Thursday night, 9 o'clock. We'll be back here, same time, same station. And we want you to learn more about why you should add 10 sprays to your life for all of our guests that are on the phone. And every day, a life is changing because of our 10 family that is sharing these 10 products. Also, please catch the call every morning hosted by Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale at 11 o'clock a.m. Monday through Friday. If you not had a chance to listen in to these calls, they are fantastic. Am I right, Kevin?
Absolutely. You got that right, Pat. Do not miss them. Oh, they're awesome.
They are. They're just marvelous. And then if you do miss a call now and then, of course, I like to be on them live because you never know what's coming on and what's coming up and what testimonial. But if you do miss them, our wonderful leader out in California, Terry Whitener, he records all of these calls. So that if you do miss one now and then, you can go back and listen to them. Plug into everything that you can, 10 family. This is so, so very important so that you'll stay in the know and be in the know. Try not to miss any calls if at all possible. And also it's important to stay connected. Stay connected to your team, your 10 family, because we are out here to help each and every one of you. We don't care, in other words, whose team you're on. If we can do something for you, that's what a 10 family is all about. Be on the calls. Once again, these calls are for you. They're not for us. They're for us as well, but they're really for all of our team members and our guests and anyone that wants to join us on the calls. We do these to help you out so you can hear more, learn more about your 10 business. Also, attend every TTP that's going on in your area. Every Monday night here in the Greensboro High Point area, we have one at the Mi Pablo Mexican Grill, 319 Tinsley Drive, High Point. Be sure to come and invite. Stay close to us because we're going to teach you, train you, and help you to soar your 10 business. Have TTP's parties yourself. That's a hard one to say. And attend every Super Saturday that you can. As Christy said, we have one coming up on May 24th that we are going to pack the house, and it's going to be a really wonderful day with Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. We are so excited they are taking their time to come down and visit us in North Carolina. Also, once again, Christy talked about the 10 University out there in San Francisco. If you have to hitch a hike or ride a train or whatever you got to do to get there, these 10 universities are so very important to your business, and we're going to have a great time out there, and you're going to learn so very much. And stay connected to your 10 family, your team leaders, whomever. Remember, 10 family, when you help enough people get what they want out of life, you will have everything you want out of life. That is what we do, 10 family. We help people change their lives in both their health and their wealth, one spray at a time. So keep spreading the word. We'll see you back here on Thursday night's call. And I have just an inspirational quote for you today. Even with your eyes open, You sometimes go through your days as if you're sleepwalking. These are the only days you have. You need to be aware of them and make the best of each and every moment. You can win with 10 family. So let's go out there and share with the world. Thank you again. Please get back with the person who invited you to this call tonight and let any of us, 10 family, know what we can do for you. Thank you and good night, and we'll see you back here, same time, same station, Thursday evening, 9 o'clock. Good night, everyone, and we love each and every one of you, 10 family. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good night.